these games. I don't wanna go, cause your love is what I want, babe. You know that I wanna stay this way forever.
This girl is back again. This is insane. Crystal, unmute yourself. Hello?
Hi.
Hey, how old are you?
29.
All right. Why are modern women still single or unmarried today?
Well, I think for me, I chose the wrong person when I was in the right age range.
Okay. And what does that mean?
So it was my longest relationship, and we were together from when I was about 20, 21.
Uh-huh.
And
How long were you together?
about like 4.5 years.
Do you have any children?
No.
And you guys didn't marry because of?
He didn't treat me well.
No. See, y'all
No,
ought to
I
stop
don't mean
doing
like
this to.
abuse or anything. I just
No, but you
mean,
were there 4 years and he didn't treat you well. Come on, man. Let me tell you, ladies, when y'all come in here and say that, y'all sound crazy as hell. Y'all sound crazy
well,
as
there
hell.
were red flags and
But listen, I'm going to talk to you now. When y'all come in here talking about you've been in a relationship of several years and then it's over, you're not in it because he didn't treat you well. Bullshit. It sounds like a lack of accountability to us men. I'm not saying that that's your situation. I'm saying what it sounds like to us. All right. How long did he treat you good before the poor treatment started?
I honestly think I should have broken up with him like 2 weeks in, but
But you stayed for
I
4 years?
decided not to. Yeah, there were red flags, and
All right. Are you in therapy?
I have gone to therapy, but no, not right now.
All right. Well, if you're honestly saying that you've been with somebody for 4+ years, and in hindsight, you should have broke up with him 2 weeks into it, I'm going to suggest you need therapy. Why? Because if you can honestly make that assessment, your self-esteem, something about you is extremely damaged. Or else, on the opposite side, you're being full of it. And I don't think you can honestly sit here and make a case that you were with somebody for 4 years and they treated you bad for 4 years and you just stuck there and you were just this innocent victim.
Well, I definitely don't think I was a victim. I just think there were times when it wasn't all bad, obviously, but
Okay, let's be honest. It wasn't all bad.
yeah.
Was he older than you or younger than you?
He was a couple years older than me.
And did he have any children?
No.
All right. Did you guys live together?
We were supposed to at one point, but no.
All right. Did you live in the same city?
We did, and then I moved for school.
All right. So who ended the relationship?
I did.
And you ended it because of?
I found out he was cheating. And there was also like other things. He went back on his word that because we were supposed to move in when I moved. We were supposed to move in together when I moved for school, and that didn't happen. And there are some other things going on, but
what did you do
yeah.
wrong in the relationship?
I don't want to say I didn't do anything wrong, but I guess the major thing is I gained weight.
How much weight did you gain?
I started the relationship at about 150-ish, and by the time we ended, I was, I think, past 180.
Plus what?
Past 180.
How much do you weigh now?
Over 200, but I'm working on that.
How tall are you?
5'4".
Dress size?
I think about 14.
Well, I'm listening to you recount a relationship to where you can tell me the things that he did wrong. And when I ask you what you did wrong, and all you're going to tell me is you gained weight. Ma'am, you need to understand, to a man, that makes you sound perfectly innocent. You're just sitting there being the perfect woman and just doing your feminine, beautiful, inspirational, cooperative, submissive, whatever you like, and you just put on a few pounds. That's bull crap.
Well, I could see how it sounds like that.
Well, that's what
But
it's going to sound like to the dating market, that you did nothing wrong in 4 years. So I gave you I gave you an opportunity to say what you're really good at talking about what he did wrong. And here's the problem why this is an issue. Modern women today lack so much self-awareness, gratitude, humility, and empathy. It's always about what's happening to you. It seems it's more about what's happening to you versus what you do to others, as if you had no part to play in this situation. You did nothing, is what you're trying to say. So what you're painting the picture is that there's a conflict or a disagreement. You were sitting there watching TV, and he came and started the conflict. And if he hadn't
there
started,
was a lot of,
go
sorry.
ahead.
Well, I was just gonna say there was a lot of conflict early on, to the point where my parents were
what
telling me
conflict
not
did
to.
you start, though? I'm asking about your part of it. So you keep wanting to tell me about how bad he was and what your parents had to do. What did you do? Now, the reason I want the audience to pay attention is because women have been made to not look at their accountability so much to where even when you look at their personal relationships, they can't tell you what they did wrong. So if I were to sit there and talk to Rob and say, "Hey, Rob, how did you experience so and so?" He'd tell me, "Oh, she's the only thing she did was put on a few pounds. Other than that, she was a perfect girlfriend." Is that what he would tell me?
I don't think anyone is perfect, but I don't think I did anything egregious as things you've, talked about before on your shows, or
Okay.
things that other people have discussed.
Okay. If you didn't, you didn't. You're one of the few women I've ever met who just did nothing. Okay. Well, then I tell you what, Crystal, if that's the case, then if you find somebody else to get with and they're suitable, then you should have no problems.
I think that's actually pretty encouraging, because I've heard you talk a lot about how the weight has such a big impact
I was
on
being
the.
sarcastic.
I know, but at the same time, I
was being
really don't
sarcastic because
think.
I don't believe that you're infallible. I believe that you probably present as a nice woman, but there are things that you do too. When you get out of the bathroom, it stinks. There are no people that don't. In a 4-year relationship, you did something, and you can't tell me other than gain. And that just tells me that, okay, either you're Mother Teresa or you're just not really self-aware, or you don't want to be honest with yourself. Either way, the truth will be in the outcomes you get. How long have you been broken up from this person?
For a pretty long time,
How
I'd
long?
say since about 2016.
All right. So we're talking about a relationship that was over 5 and almost 6 years ago. And you haven't dated anybody seriously since?
No, not seriously. There was
So
someone for 6 months.
there it goes. Like I said, if you're really this person, you're trying to make it seem as though you are, then you should have no problem if you meet a suitable person. But now the truth comes out. Since 2016, you ain't had a man.
Well, from what I've been hearing from you, it seems like the weight is kind of the main issue
Have
there.
you had sex in the last 5 years?
Yes.
Then you could have had a relationship. The weight ain't kept you from opening your legs.
That's different from a relationship, though.
You shouldn't have been talking shit.
No, it's really not. You decide. So I'm gonna give it so a dude can screw you, but he can't take you out to a meal and make you your girlfriend. You good enough to have sex with, but you're not relationship material. Is that what you're trying to tell us?
No, I just haven't met anyone since I've been to the place I moved in.
But you met somebody good enough to have sex with. See what I mean, audience? This is what I mean. It was all them, not me. There are no men, and y'all gotta ask us the right questions. You can't find a man, but you can't find a dick. Well, that's different. Oh, really?
Well, I haven't been with a lot of
I didn't ask
people.
if you've been with a lot of people. I just see, ma'am. Usually, sex comes after a relationship starts. Usually, that's the order of things. Unless you just swiping left, swiping right, just doing whatever, just saying, "Hey, let's hook up." Which, if that's what you're doing, that's cool. If you're just out casually getting together, but either way, ma'am, 5 years. My point was the weight didn't keep a man from having sex with you, so it doesn't keep a man from not being. If he's attracted enough to have sex with you, and if you had sex with the same person more than one time, that's a yes or no question. It's not a trick question.
Oh, sorry, I didn't realize you were asking me.
Have you had sex with the same person more than one time?
Yes.
Then that's a damn relationship, just not a girlfriend. See, there's no two ways about it, people.
I was with someone for about 6 months after that, but we didn't work out either.
Oh, now it starts to come out. And why didn't that one work?
He wasn't health minded, and
What do you mean?
I was trying to be healthy.
What do you mean health minded? What do you mean?
So I'm trying to, lose my weight, and
So he was a big guy?
Yeah.
And how much did you weigh at the time?
About 190.
So y'all had sex for 6 months, but y'all couldn't be in a relationship because he wasn't health minded. Now you 200 plus pounds. So I'm trying to make this make sense.
He didn't want to be healthy.
You're not healthy either.
To be healthy.
You're not healthy either.
But I was trying to be.
Trying and
Hello?
I'm just listening to you, man.
Oh, sorry.
I'm just listening to you because this makes sense to you. I was with this person for 6 months, but I left this relationship because he was not health conscious. That's a 200-pound woman. Talk about a man who's not health conscious. And now you're a 220 plus pound woman. That makes no sense. I'm going to go ahead and just end this because I don't want this to get out of hand, but I think you need to do some self-reflection. Now, I actually think it'd be a good idea for you to sit down and talk to someone. Because anytime relationships between men and women go awry, there's always causation and responsibility on both sides. And in my conversation with you, I have yet to hear you take any responsibility on the failure of any relationship you've had with a man.
Yeah, I see how it comes off that way.
Excuse me?
I said, I see how it comes off that way.
Comes out that way because that's exactly what happened. He's so mean. Never. What happened to Rosa? What happened to the Kardashian? Come back, Rosa Rio. Come on. I thought you was coming in. I don't understand it. I don't understand how so many people, and this is what I mean to all you pander bears.
Circus, Afro circus, Afro circus, Afro, polka dot, Afro.
All you pander bears. This is the what you've sown, you pander bears. To all you people who pander to women and tell them what they want to hear, this is the fruit you've sown. Women who cannot look at any relationships. 4 years, oh, nothing I did was wrong. 6 months, oh, it was because he wasn't health conscious. You're 200 pounds and even more now. Even when I said what I'm trying to find, man, where did you fall apart? Where did you fall down? Nope. It's all them. Just because you're soft-spoken, and most people would probably try to feel some compassion for you. Say, oh, poor you. I'm not going to say that. I'm going to tell you the truth. I believe you're full of shit. And modern women have been allowed to become full of shit because no one makes them look at what they do in the context of things they say they want. We always find a way to blame the men. Case in point, women call into my show to have a conversation, and I get faulted for having consensual conversations with women asking my opinion. Whether you agree with it or not, they are calling and asking my advice. But still, somehow, I'm the aggressor. I'm this, I'm that. Yeah. And what women are starting to say more than anything else is they are tired. They are tired of being lied to. I give women the respect of telling them what the truth. I've had women who were physically challenged, mentally challenged. I've had women across the board, and I talk to them all the same with the same level of damn respect. I give them respect of being a fully functioning adult and being able to handle the truth, because I have learned that more than anything else, women just want to know the truth. I've learned that in my life. I've learned that in watching the women in my family, women I've dealt with. Women don't like to be lied to. They want to know what it is so they can make a conscious choice to get with it or not get with it. And that's where you pander bears F up. You treat women like children. You treat women like they're delicate. You treat women like they will break. They will not break. They will not break. That's why you always want to talk about how strong and powerful women are. Well, give them the benefit. They give them the benefit of being strong. Treat them like they will not break by telling them the truth.
As the conversation concluded, Kevin left Crystal, and indeed every viewer, with a strong and impactful message about the necessity of self-awareness, accountability, and personal growth in our romantic lives. This call underscores the fact that playing the victim card is not only unproductive, but it also hinders one's journey towards self-improvement and forming fulfilling relationships. Crystal's experience serves as a mirror for many modern women. Her story shines a light on how harmful it can be to keep placing blame elsewhere instead of taking responsibility for personal actions and choices. The conversation becomes a poignant reminder that the keys to overcoming life's challenges often lie within ourselves. Kevin Samuels, through his skilled communication and in-depth insights, profoundly expressed the need for modern women to step away from the role of a perpetual victim and embrace a more responsible stance. This episode not only unearths the roots of Crystal's relationship issues, but it also provides a roadmap for those those willing to accept their part in their problems and consequently in their solutions. Regardless of your relationship status, this episode serves as a profound guide to personal development, self-responsibility, and an understanding of the complexities of modern dating and relationships. The principal takeaway is that in the realm of love and relationships, the victim card is not only obsolete but detrimental. Accountability, on the other hand, is an absolute requirement. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe for more engaging content like this. Don't forget to hit the bell icon for notifications on our latest videos. Drop your thoughts on this topic in the comments section below, and let's keep this enlightening conversation going.